Yo, what's good? It's HD Been Dope from the Nanos. You might have heard my joint Mamba on LeBron's Instagram.
Oh, you thought I was done?
Maybe Patty Mahomes.
Gotta face it, I'm the one.
Maybe you seen me on the BET Hip Hop Awards, just maybe. Look where we at. Yo, Nyla, we need to talk about this. Come through, come on.
What's up, guys? Nyla Symone here from We Need to Talk. As you know, we drop 2 interviews a week, each and every Monday and each and every Thursday. Brand new exclusive content from your favorite celebrities, influencers, whoever. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that we have going on. And make sure you guys just share, tell a friend to tell a friend, drop a comment, show your girl some love, all right? The politics.
Yeah.
That's what me and HD have in common. I realized that since
our
first meeting. I'm like, oh, he gets it. Okay, cool.
1,000,000%.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. What's going on, guys? Nyla Symone here with a very special guest from Brooklyn. Big Brooklyn energy in here. We got HD Been Dope.
It's me, Been Dope from the Nanos.
How are you?
I'm great. You know, it's been an eventful day so far. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah.
Good or bad? I feel like New York City, you'll have your own intention, but the way the city moves.
Yeah, you know, you dealing with people. I had somebody fall through on me. Had to go, you know what I mean, re-up. I'm good again, though. You know, it feels good. It feels good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bouncing back.
Everything happens for a reason.
Always.
I'll say that. But I know we did an interview actually before that didn't get to come out. Mm-hmm. Boo. Tomato. I'm not going to dog out who was responsible for that, even though I just did it before the camera started. It's fine. But we here now, so I'm gonna treat it like our first one, and then we'll pivot because a lot has changed since then to now.
For sure.
So for those who aren't familiar with HD Been Dope, who is HD?
HD Been Dope. I'm an artist from Brooklyn, New York, East Flatbush, the 90s. You know, I say Been Dope from the Nanos for a reason. But, you know, I've been at music. I've been making music. That's just what I do. I look at, you know, me making music not as like a thing of like, oh, he's an artist. Like, I make music just because that's what I enjoy doing. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just very honest with my music. I use it as my therapy. And, you know, I'm just somebody that is just trying to evolve through this life thing in the best way possible, you know?
Trying to evolve through this life thing. I feel that. And, I mean, since I know you're signed to Rock Nation.
For sure.
And since signing to Rock Nation to now, you have evolved a lot. I mean, got a clothing line. Merch is hard to get, by the way. If you're trying to get with LABB, it's hard to get with. It's some exclusive stuff. Talk about the gang.
Yeah, for sure. LABB, Learn and Become Better. That's the family that we have. You know what I mean? It's me, Jew, Nikki, Colin, Erickson. It's like a real tight family, but it's even extended to everybody that's listening to the music. You get what I'm saying?
I'm a member.
Come on now. It's community, but it means learn and become better, and I feel like every day you're going to learn something, whether it's something simple or something complex. But like, if you ain't gonna use it to make yourself better, there's no point in learning. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's what evolution is, learning and becoming better. So LABB is just about evolution. That's
true. I love that, and I feel like a lot of people get stuck. And wherever they are, it might be in high school, it might be
stuck sometimes. Like, come on, everybody gets stuck. That's a part of life, you know, that feeling. But I feel like I like that you said a lot of people get stuck, because I feel like even with the music that I'm making now, like you can hear it. There's a lot of ferocity. It's in your face, but I'm speaking for those people that are stuck. You get what I'm saying? That's the energy that I put into the music nowadays. So I get it. I get what it feels like to be stuck.
I love that. Can you tell me how? Because I've talked to a lot of artists and just people in general. It's always hard to form a team. But like you said, you got a really solid unit. How did you like put the pieces together to create your crew?
One thing I would say is, you know, they say, you know, if your car's on the side of the road, you know, sit there with your thumb out, push your car, somebody gonna come help. And that's always been my MO. Since I first started making music, my thing was like, if I want to put out a song today, what do I need? I need to know how to make cover art. I need to know how to edit a video. I need to know how to mix a song. I need to know how to produce a song. I need to know all these different elements for music. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I did when I was early on with it, just tinkering, learning everything, doing it for the
early
homies.
on, how early is early on?
I started making beats when I was 13 on the PSP. On the PSP, I had a game called Trackspad. That's where I was making beats. So like, that's where we really started. And even before that, like when I was like 11 years old, we used to record, like me and my homies. I'd be like, yo, we gonna rap. And I used to take my little, I had my grandmother's her little boombox, right? I burn instrumentals on the CDs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Have the instrumentals there. I had Juice first is my first Sony, right? I used to take that and I'll have the little mic that's from that. Hook it up to the little boombox and then be rapping. Like
you really built this.
Like that's where I started from. You get what I'm saying? And then from there to like moving on to having my laptop. And even in high school, like I started this club, you know, me and the homies. It's called Studio Club. And it was basically for everybody in school that just wanted to make music after school come through. And I would be mixing everybody's records.
Fire.
I'd be producing some of the records, you know what I mean? So like that was the ground level, like just figuring it out. And through that process of me just staying at it, you know, people that are like geniuses. Everybody around me is like, whoa, like I'll be looking at the work that they doing and just the conversations that we have. I'm like, whoa, we got some solid, like great minds. You feel me? So that process just came from me just sticking at it, not treating this thing like something like, all right, I just do this. Like, no, I really make music.
I really do.
Yeah, for real.
Man, I remember when I first met you. Well, actually, I wasn't even introduced to you through you. It was Dizzy. Who invited me through, and I was looking a little homeless that night. I hope that picture gets burnt. I know I seen it get circulated.
Nah, that's legendary.
That was just I didn't know it was gonna be a legendary night. You know, people ask me to come listen to music all the time. I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll come listen. And I'm like, oh,
so you saying you would have came with your fly hat?
I would have came with the good hat. You know, I didn't know, but it was like a breath of fresh air because I feel like oftentimes when I do sit down and hear that, no shade, no tea, but it'd be like a drill artist, especially when he told me like, oh yeah, he's from Brooklyn. I was like, oh, I know what I'm about to get.
Right.
You know, I'm sorry to do that to you, but I was happy when I heard it because I'm like, oh no, this nigga's cold. Like he's on a different type of time.
For sure.
But what makes you feel, I guess, strong enough to not fall to the pressure to do the trends in New York?
Because, again, I really do this. You get what I'm saying? So, for me, my approach to music has just always been with honesty, you know, like, where am I at in my life? Like, the sonics, the things that I'm into, I'm listening to a bunch of music. I like Jack Johnson, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to Glock 40 Spaz, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to...
He said, I'm a little bougie, a little ratchet.
Everything, you get what I'm saying? So, I incorporate that into the music always. Like, I gotta be me. Yeah. If I listen back to these records and I'm not like, wait, that don't sound like me. Like, no, that's me. That's where I was at in my life. The sonics, everything about it. So, I just stay true to that. And that's how I make sure that I'm not wavering, you know what I mean? Because I feel like even with music, everybody's inspired by different things. That's just what we're here to do. We're here to inspire people. So we're all taking that inspiration and, you know, funneling it through our own process. But for me, it's like as long as I'm staying true to me and my process, then it's going to sound how it's supposed to always.
I love that. Speaking of sound how it's supposed to, we actually ended up doing a show together at St. John's University.
Word.
And it was dope to see the crowd sing Mamba back. I was like...
yeah, nah, that was a moment.
That was
fire.
crazy.
I was fire. That felt good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Mamba's been doing like its rounds. We put that record out in August of last year, right?
So almost a year.
It's to see it making those rounds. We made it in January, right? I made this in my bedroom. Diz sent me the beat just on some like, yo, put a verse on this, leave the second verse open. We gonna put somebody else on it. I did the record, hook, verse, right? And he's like, all right, finish that whole thing. Like, you got that. Go ahead, do that, right? So I finished the record, and we've been sitting on it. We started, you know, bringing people into the studio just to play some of the records and seeing what the record was doing just in our tight knit. It was like, oh, we got something special. So now to see it starting to make its rounds, you know, as you said, St. John's, seeing people sing the words. We did a show last year in August. That was like, oh, okay, we really got it. But like, it's now doing exactly what it's supposed to. And I still feel like it's at this level right now, you know, like LeBron just posted it like a week and a half ago.
Oh, shoot.
Patty Mahomes posted it right after the Super Bowl, you know, like, so it's making its rounds in the world, but I feel like it's so much more life in it. So I'm excited to see it go. Do you feel like you're a bit impatient about it? I know you're cool with it. To be very honest, I'm not impatient at all because, so I said in the song, Madman, right? It's on the project I dropped, What Can They Say? So when I'm on God's time, why would I hurry? You know, like, but I mean that. Like, I feel like people be hearing me when I be rapping and it's like, okay, he talking. I mean that. Mean
He
it.
said, this ain't just lyrics. I really mean the shit I say.
I mean it.
No cap in your rap.
Not at all.
Not in any of them.
I mean, we're rappers. It's exaggeration.
I'm about to pull something up right now when you tell me if this is true or not. Nah, I'm not going to do that to you. All right, so this year so far you dropped Locked In.
Yeah, so Locked In. That was a moment, too, because, so, you know, like, artists always say the labels trying to tell me, get on TikTok. And that's been a thing, yes. Right? Realistically, that is just because that's where the audience is at, right? Right? That's where people are at. You go where the people are. And I was in that process of like, okay, we got to get on TikTok. You know, Jews hound me. Oh, come on, let's get on TikTok. We got to figure this out. And the way that we kind of did it internally is like, all right, we're going to just do a challenge. Whoever goes viral first, right? Man. And every Tuesday we would be at my crib just editing videos, getting it going. I'm talking about doing 10 videos a day type thing, right? And Locked In, we went to LA for the Rock Nation brunch. And we was out there. I worked with
You ain't had to flex on me like that.
It's not even a flex.
I thought we was having a good little conversation. Like, why did he just flex on me like that?
It's just life. It's just life.
Yeah, so we in LA at the Rock Nation brunch. Go ahead. Right. I've been trying to get an interview with this guy, by the way, probably like 3 months. And every time it's like, oh, we got to go BET Hip Hop. Oh, we got to go.
Life be lifing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love this for you, King. You deserve
life
it. Go ahead.
Life be lifing. But we was out there and we went to the studio. Ruben hit me. He's like, yo, me and Nico, we in the studio today. I'm like, all right, cool. We gonna pull up. We go to the studio and everybody's just playing music. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's get on. Like, I'm gonna play some joints too. And I ran through a couple of records and I played Locked In. And Nick doing what Nick be doing. She's filming all the time, right? And she just caught a real genuine moment. I edit that down, put it on TikTok, and it's like a day goes by, right? Well, really, the day I put it up, right? I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, whoa, it's doing some numbers. Like, what's going on here? I put my phone down. Okay, cool. Let's get to work. Pick up my phone. Wait, it's not stopping.
It's still doing numbers.
2 days later, it was at 1 million. And I'm like, wow. Oh, okay. And this is just organic. This is not any juice behind it. This is just simply people understanding the feeling. And that, to me, was like, okay. Because especially with TikTok and the internet, as artists, I feel like a lot of artists are kind of like, all right, but I don't want to have to be a gimmick. I don't want to have to be this, that, and the third. But that, to me, was like, oh, okay, we can really do this the way that we do it, and it still connect to people because people are seeing that video and it's like, that's just us being genuine, you know?
Yeah. And you do those jam sessions a lot. I like that you do that because it just keeps people, I guess, tapped in and a part of the community because we all got busy lives, but when you just be like, yo, pull up to the studio, it's a vibe.
It feels good. And the biggest thing for us, like, doing that is because the music is the music, you know what I mean? Like, how this works is some people gonna like it, some people gonna hate it. That's just how it goes. It's art. Who cares? But the stories behind the art, like, you don't get that. You know what I mean? It only comes in interviews, usually, or, you know, you hope to just hear artists talk about it. But I feel like bringing people to the studio, it's like, this is where we make the music. Now you're going to get the most genuine stories, you know what I mean? The most genuine look into the music. So that's what I try to give people. We
love that. I mean, I'll say this. I see you sometimes and you be mad chill. Yeah. And I see you other times when you about to hit the stage. Hell, even in the studio, you be a fucking animal. Like, what's the on and off for you?
Honestly, it's just, I don't know, I'm a human. Like, some days I'll just be feeling like this, some days I'm feeling like that. But really, it's just, you know, it's the human side of me.
I can't call it.
Yeah, I'm a human.
All right, let's play a game. It's fill in the blanks.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the last one because I feel like it's a good transition for what we just talked about. My personality trait is blank.
My personality trait is, dang, I'm gonna be a little off time. I'm off time. You know what I mean? People say I'm on time. CP? I'm off time.
CP time?
Like HD time. It's been dope time. Really.
I like that. That was actually clever. What's your ethnicity?
My family from Grenada.
Grenada. I don't even know what Grenada time feel like. That feel like...
Look, it's goats. You know what I'm saying? It's the beach.
Okay.
Little stray dogs. It's very peaceful. It's zen. Why would I hurry?
Y'all not even paying attention to the time.
They chilling. Like, come on, man. We was there. We was sitting by the beach. We would wake up, be like 7 o'clock in the morning, walk to the beach.
That's lovely.
It's life, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
So, New York? Are you loving it? Because this is the complete opposite.
Of course. No, so look, I wasn't born in Grenada. We went
okay.
back when I was probably like 11. I just remember those times. That was the one thing I remember. It was miserable outside of the beach. I'm going to be real with you. But
he said, I was Tuesday.
Right. I'm into the hustle and bustle. That's why I like New York. You feel me?
Got you. Okay. You would never believe me if I told you blank.
You'd never believe me if I told you I danced ballet. You believe that?
No.
And I was dead nice.
You're not lying to me?
I'm not lying.
You did
For
ballet?
What? Yes.
No.
And I was dead nice.
How long?
From 4th grade to 8th grade.
Is this a normal thing?
I mean, probably not for...
Were you the only black man in your class?
Nah. So what they did, it was a school in Manhattan, right? They would go to the inner city and basically audition kids and, you know, like the hoods. And then the kids that they felt, you know, could actually do this dance thing, they would bring you... Like, you would leave during school and go over there, go dance, come back for lunch, and then, you know, finish your day. But basically, their whole...
You wanted to get out of class.
Essentially. That's all I cared about. That's all I wanted. But once I got there, it was like, oh, we're dancing? Like, they came to my school, and we was in the gym just jumping around. I didn't know this was ballet. But once I got there, it was like, oh, okay. But that was, like, the perspective shift for me, you know what I mean? Because I live in Brooklyn. Like, I'm in East Flatbush, bro. Like, I'm now riding the train to go to school. I'm by myself sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, it was a different experience. And even so, like, I always say this, like, I'll be on my block and I see people with the Beamers, like, you know how they get into the money, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be seeing that, but then I'll go to Manhattan and I'll be seeing, now it's a dude in a suit, but he popping out of the same type of Beamer. And I'm like, hold on, all right. I know what the inside of my house look like. So... he not in my neighborhood. Like, what does your crib look like? And it kind of just started opening up my mind to just different things. There's people in my neighborhood that never even been to Central Park. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. That's
crazy.
It's real. Like, cause it's almost like, for what? Like, I got everything I need here.
They been to Prospect Park at least?
I would hope so, but
they've been to Prospect Park at least. All right.
But it's just like kind of the mentality because like, all right, if I got everything I need, this is what I'm doing. Like, I feel like a lot of people, like, we're on a loop. Like, we kind of get into our routines, and it's like, all right, if your parents is doing that, you doing that, it's the routine.
I
but
almost fell in that, too.
Right, it's easy to.
Ballet classes.
Yeah, shout out to them, you know what I mean?
Is there anything that you learned that you use from ballet? I never did ballet, so I don't really know, but I feel like you should at least be super flexible, right?
I got good balance, you know, I'll be on stage jumping around and things like that. I don't be falling.
He said, I don't be... If not, you got your back.
For real.
All right. An ideal world would be blank. Just for you. Not like saving the world. But if you could just wake up, this is my life, what is it?
Ooh, all right. Ideal world. When I wake up, like, music is playing. But, like, on my wake up. Oh, like rises, angels, you know what I'm saying? Rises. Yeah, okay. You feel me? That's happening on the wake up. And then they just presenting... pancakes right in front of me, but the best pancakes. There used to be this spot on Church Street, right? Okay. Church Street. It was called Imperial Coffee House. Had the best pancakes for $5.
Off Canal?
Yeah. Facts, right over here.
They have pancakes there?
No, listen. So look, I'm telling my cousin about this. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to show you these pancakes. They're amazing. We came back from Boston one day, right? And we had to ride the train. We had our suitcases and everything. I'm like, yo, you gonna love these pancakes. Get up to the spot. Why it said we're closed indefinitely. Hurt my heart. That's like, that to me.
That's probably the pandemic, right?
No. That was way before the pandemic. Like, for me, those pancakes are like think of like a person that you're really into. Okay. You know what I mean? But you don't really know them like that. Like, I'm talking about, you might have just been scrolling, you come across them, this person fire.
Look a little fluffy.
Right?
Yeah.
This is fire. Like, this person is fire. But, like, everything that you think is fire about this person is, like, yes, you seeing it, but it's all in your head. Now you making things up like, oh, this person's probably like this. So now, imagine this person just disappeared. Now like, yo, that's the one. Yeah, that's how I feel about them pancakes. Yo, I'm on a quest to find the best pancakes. So yeah, my perfect world, it would just be those Church Street pancakes from Imperial Coffee House.
Yo, I feel like you guys at this point, somebody's sending this man some goddamn pancakes.
Please.
I'm a big waffle person.
Word.
Waffle over pancakes.
You be making your own waffles too?
I make my own waffles, or I go get some. There's a few spots I like to get waffles from, but And Waffle House is okay, I guess. I think people would.
Waffle House is fire. It's just too cold. Why I gotta rush to eat?
And it be cold as fuck in there.
Yeah, they trying to get you out the door. Like, bro, relax. I want to just eat my food. This is good. Let me chill.
But waffles over pancakes, because pancakes will get soggy if you put too much. Like, I'm heavy on the syrup. I got a sweet tooth.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I get it, but I'm telling you, if you had the ones from Church Street,
Imperial one,
it'll be different. You'll love them.
I gotta put you on, man.
I'm with it. We could find them.
I made a complete fool of myself when I blinked.
Made a complete fool of myself. First time I ever performed in Paris. Right, I opened up for Doppelgangers. Nah, I'm not flexing. Come on, chill.
Man,
look,
this is...
Look, I was essentially running like the chitlin circuit in Europe. Like, just because, 2012, like a lot of my music, it was heavily like boom bap almost,
Okay.
Like I was making a lot of the different styles. Like my projects were focused on many different sounds, but the stuff that kind of went was boom bap stuff. And, people in Europe, they take to that. They appreciate that differently than people here. So I was essentially running the chitlin circuit out in Europe. But I opened up for Doppelgangers in 2014 in Paris, right? And we're sitting in this hookah lounge. Me, my DJ, and my booking. Well, my DJs were my booking agent, right? It's two guys, France and Batty. So we sitting in there. It's probably like maybe an hour after I'm supposed to be on stage. Like, what's going on? They text him like, all right, so too many people came for him. He has to do an hour. I was supposed to do 15 minutes. So I get up there. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm kind of nervous, though, because I'm like, wait, hold on. I ain't prepared for an hour. But all right, whatever. We're going to try it. And I got up there, and I forgot every word. I'm talking about, all right, let's go. Oh, damn.
Was it TV track or a regular track?
No, TV tracks. I ain't even have no lyrics on my... So I'm in there. Started back.
No.
It was bad. I'm talking about probably like 7 songs. I'm flubbing. It was bad, but I was able to go back and redeem myself. So, but I definitely made a fool of myself that day. God. I did.
Woo. You said 2010?
That was 2014.
2014. Yeah. I was gonna say if this was like prime internet era.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
That would have been bad.
I still got that footage, but I can't even look at it myself. Like, it's like, oh, that's.
I mean, the good thing about it is you see the growth.
Right, 100%, 100%.
Now niggas is singing back your words and shit. You don't even gotta sing no more. All you gotta do is be like this.
It's incredible.
I see with my own 2 eyes. All right. I don't want to do that one. Sometimes I look back at my life and blank.
Sometimes I look back at my life and just smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a lot of things that I went through, especially in the moment. Like, I'm talking about I was running the chitlin circuit in Europe. You feel me? Like, so the chitlin circuit, like, think about if I told you I was doing them shows in the States, right? Couple people in the venues. Be like, okay, well, that's whatever. But I say I'm in Europe and it's like, oh, shit, you went to Europe. But it's the same feeling of, all right, there's a couple people here. I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So in those moments, I was very much like, damn, like, all right, well, how do I get it going? Like, how do I connect this? But I look back on a lot of the moments, it's like, damn, like, it's experience, like, that was something that I'm proud of, like, it's part of me.
How did you end up in Europe? So
that's just through the power of the internet. So again, like I said, my booking agents, France and Batty, they were booking like legacy acts. So like Rod Digger, had DMX, rest in peace, just people like that, right? And they hit me up just through the internet. They see my videos, and it was just like, yo, it seems like there's a demand in here in Europe for you. We should speak. And I'm like, all right, cool, like, whatever. People just be talking.
Did you take it seriously?
People be talking, but then he came to America. He came to Brooklyn specifically, and he was like, "Yo, I want to sit down and talk with you." So I go to, this is the craziest thing that I did. Probably right. I go to Burger King, and I meet him. Right, it's a dude, Respect. Right, that's his name. He's driving the van, right, and he slides the sliding door, and it's Batty and his wife, right. So it's this big black dude driving a van, and then these French people in the back of the van. They like, so you wanna go to a park? I'm like, all right, whatever. And we go to Ditmas Park, right in my neighborhood, and then we sat and spoke. And he was just telling me like, yo, there's demand for real. I think that it could happen. And again, I'm still kind of like, all right, people just be talking. A couple months later, he had a show for Sean Price, rest in peace, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna put you on that bill. Like, all right, cool. My first show I ever got paid for, $100, right? Did that. That was July of 2014. And then November 2014, I had my first show in Paris. So it was like, oh, wow. Like, it kind of all just kind of happened. But it's really the power of the internet. But, like, obviously there was strategy in terms of how I was able to get in front of people. But it's the internet, man. I feel like the internet has so much capabilities. It's all a matter of, like, what you going to do with it, you know?
Yeah. That's insane. So you got in the van.
I did. I was wilding. That could have been the beginning of SBU. With strangers. Yeah, like, that could have been an SBU episode. Like, but it wouldn't have gone down like that. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have found my body nowhere. Okay. Whole van would have just had to blow up. That's how I felt.
Y'all going down with me, goddammit.
Exactly.
I feel that. Okay. I'm a little embarrassed about the fact that I know so little about blank.
I know so little about, wow. Oh, I know so little about cars. I got a car, right? I got a car during the pandemic. Okay. I live in New York City. There's no reason to have a car, right?
It's okay, yeah.
So I got a car during the pandemic because I started driving everywhere. I was driving my mom's car, you know, like, okay, she's not at work. Then she went back to work. I'm like, nah, I'm not. I need me a V. So, boom, I got me a car. But the other day, I got a flat tire. Not a flat tire. I had a hole in my tire. And my man, Vaughn, he was up here, my DJ. Shout out to Vaughn. I did not mention him when I said LABB, but Vaughn is family, right? So Vaughn, my DJ, he's like, yo, you don't even have to get a new tire. You can just plug it. I'm like, all right. We go to, what is that, AutoZone. And we in there, and I'm behind him. And I'm just like, I don't know what the hell is going on. And I really felt like, dang, I gotta figure this, like, how I got a car and I don't know that about cars. That's crazy. So, yeah. A little embarrassed about that.
So you did plug it?
Yeah.
And it works fine?
No, but
Yo, I thought this was a happy ending, AC. What the hell?
Before it was a fast leak. Now we got a real slow leak.
You got time.
So shout out to Vaughn. He held it. It's a slow leak.
You got time.
Yeah, for sure.
That is insane. He said, yeah, so it's plugged, but it's not fixed. Got it. All right.
Shout out Vaughn.
You really don't need a car, though.
You don't. But I just been so used to driving.
Then you're going to have to deal with these type of expenses.
Dogs, I ain't going to hold you. Oh, don't remind me.
All right. Yeah, he getting rid of that car.
Nah, not yet.
Probably when you move to Jersey.
Oh, how you know I'm moving to Jersey? That's just a rapper trend. Like, you move to Jersey. Damn. Nah, I'm about to go upstate or something. Maybe I'm gonna go to like Madagascar or something. Like, nah, bro, I'm not playing with y'all.
Oh my God.
You're not about to just say my movements. Like, oh yeah, he going to Jersey, of course. What?
Don't worry, I'm going to Jersey too. I'm right behind you.
I bet.
I'm right, but hey neighbor.
Come on now, my man E just went to Jersey. Did I mention Erickson? Yeah, Erickson shoots all the videos. Okay. Shout out to E, man. He's moving. He making the first move. He the first one over the water, so we coming right behind him.
Yeah, we right behind you. That Jersey just seems like just worth it. All right. I can't believe I actually blanked when I was younger.
Wow. I can't believe I actually drowned on multiple occasions. Almost. Right? I damn near drowned. First time, we was in swimming class. Right? My mom.
Not in the class.
Right? Ain't that crazy? They had us jumping off the diving board. I was mad height, 12 feet. All right, cool. This is going to be light. I got in there. I hit the bottom. I'm like, where is the top?
No.
And then they had to throw the little pole in the thing so I could grab onto it. It was ridiculous.
So you didn't think to...
What do you mean, why? Like, what? I was doing this. I was trying to get up, but I was dying.
So you was in the middle going like this and...
No, I was at the bottom. I was just trying to do this. You panicked.
You ain't know what the hell
I panicked. I did. And then the other time, we was upstate, and it was on a slide. Go down the slide, 12 feet again. I'm at the bottom. I can't get it. I think it's over with.
Yo, you're an overthinker.
Come on. I'm a Virgo. Right? Oh! Yo, chill. You did that last time.
Oh, my God.
Stop.
I just wish you didn't remind me.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
That makes all the sense in the world. Damn.
Well, I was dying, and the lifeguard came through and saved me.
You drive your team crazy.
Of course. They love me, and I love them.
They are stressed. I'm so sorry. I did not know he was a Virgo.
That's ridiculous. You know Beyonce's a Virgo, right?
I hate that for you. She's different. She's Beyonce.
Oh. All right. Alright, well, anyway, I drowned and the lifeguard saved me. Shout out to the lifeguard.
You know what? I'm glad you're here. I am. I'm glad you're here, but I did not know you was a Virgo.
It's great.
Woo. All right, yeah, shout out to you. There's a lot of great Virgos. I'm sure you'll be one of them, but the perfectionist,
me, Michael,
the overthinking,
Auntie.
We got to work through that.
What you mean? That's a part of life. Like, what you want? You want product or no?
I want product, but I don't want to be harassed to death on perfectionism to get the product.
You're not being harassed. I'm harassing myself. I'm not harassing people. That's the thing. That's another one of my issues, right?
You harass yourself and your team because your team is there for you. So you're harassing yourself
right. By byproduct, but like the real harassment.
Byproduct. You see how he just
the real harassment? Because like if they really had to deal with, if they really had to go through this one, yeah, I don't think they gonna be here.
All right, the older I get, the less I blink.
The older I get, the less I care. I understand why old people be like, they just say whatever they want, do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
You think you're gonna be on that type of time?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get into that.
He said I'm halfway there right now.
You feel me? I'll be seeing Chanel like, all right, bro, y'all bullshitting, but the game is the game. The game
is the game. We love it here. Sarcasm.
You got to.
But, okay, so I know you dropped Locked In this year. You dropped the EP last year. What's going on 2023?
Singles.
Okay.
And then we coming right back with another project. Shout out to my dude Plus, you know what I'm saying? We got some heavy shit, so.
Back on TikTok with it?
Oh, man, we doing everything.
Back in the chitlin circuit or whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in your city, so come see me.
I love that. The flexing that you did today, I gotta go home, look in the mirror, and rethink my life.
Me
Rock
too.
Nation, brush Paris, like damn, I love that. Shout out to Gram, let everybody know where they can follow HD.
HD been dope everywhere. Just follow me. You know what I mean? Get in tune now. It's gonna get very exciting. I promise.
It is. It's pretty great. Until next time, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that lovely conversation. You already know we need to talk for all your exclusive interviews with your favorite artists, celebrities, influencers, etc. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a comment. Show me some love. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. I'm open to criticism. And also, please, whatever you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the latest content that drops when it drops.